Bishop 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 Nicholas Hobson. My 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 church the church homeless prevention review board in the chair of the bylaw and rule committee approved the following recommendations. Help the homeless with food and supplies to help the homeless every week to get them out of poverty and homelessness. Decrease the homeless rate in Houston by working with local homeless shelters and halfway houses. Reach out to reach out to help unaccompanied children in detention centers near the border of Mexico. Expand, expand homelessness financial relief program and emergency program to help homeless people to help homeless homelessness and low income individuals with debt, personal house, permanent housing, food, permanent personal care items, home household items, down payment assistance for emergency housing, help help people in communities with mental health to reduce crime, poverty, depression, oppression, and violence. Uh, make available the church free child care program for couples and single parents to avoid Americans paying too much for child care every week and year. Promote the promote the church programs that could benefit communities in southeast like we do in southeast Michigan, Flint, and Chicago. Hire hire local staff in Houston and nearby suburbs. Karaoke night, and weekly bingo fundraiser at local public event spaces and meeting spaces to raise money for the emergency assistance program and the homeless financial relief program. Starting like April 29th, 2023. Uh, start feeding the homeless men and women at homeless shelters and on the streets of Houston at, after April 29th. This will be done in the community twice a week. That will be done in the community twice a week to keep our strong commitment to help the homeless and lower income individuals living in poverty. Promote promote the volunteer to work program to put more underemployed in the in good paying jobs within the congregation with job training. Pay, First Lady will start hosting the Women's Christian support group after in Houston after April 29th. Bylaws and Rule Committee members will approve changes in the bylaws to only do business in Texas, Illinois, and Michigan. Bi- uh, I will be start preaching at worship services, Bible study, and Saturday evening services right away. After I get to Houston, with small members that are members in Texas, uh, I would increase membership in Houston by preaching the gospel to ungodly and sinners. Make make an offer on the church building in Houston for church operations. Host dinner meetings at restaurants with supporters and potential donors for church operation and community program. Increase revenue for church by promoting the church cap, church capital campaign to raise money for the church operation and various programs. Increase revenue increase revenue for church and by but for salary, wages, and housing allowance for pastoral staff and long term purposes. Increase revenue by hosting more events, community meetings, and fundraising in events in Houston neighborhoods and next suburbs to raise money for church operations to be able to request less money for grant from foundations for programs and financial support. Provide more community awareness in Houston neighborhoods and suburbs to provide change and make a difference among people live in Houston, like we do in Chicago, Southeast Michigan, and Flint. make sure people in communities have access to church programs daily and weekly.